We have gone against him before. Single DD, okay.
Action stations.
I think I'll turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit hot.
Capture that area.
Okay.
All forces requesting cover fire. Requesting fire support.
I think that latches. Yeah, we have to try to get some kind of damage in on this. He does recall. Was not very good. Need to get another reset. I'm just gonna stop that now. Assuming that shit's not going to stop, so. He did latch the fighters, he's dragging them back. Lost some planes, cool. Happy about that. That delayed him from coming over to deal with Bravo. Kleber just gets radared and reset. We're not going to be able to take C. Which is cool. In the most amazing of ways. Though it looks like the Kleber will not get reset. Just gonna dance with the FDR for a little bit. Get some spot arenaing. Latches, he turned left. Take him a while to turn out, so he goes ahead and recalls. Holy fucking shit. Moskva gonna be able to cap? No way. No way. Probably lit by the fighter. Bomb's probably coming out for the Kleber.
Wilco, I need intelligence data.
Yeah, well, life's a bitch sometimes. And deal. Petro is going to be able to cap if we can keep the CV off of him. Which would be fucking great. Latches might scare him. Doesn't scare him. Fuck are you going, dude?
Get back. Get back.
In what direction are you attempting to travel? It's bombed and shot for no reason. I don't understand what that was, dude. Have to chase this guy. Actually, we don't. Just put that there. He's gonna go out to the Des Moines now. If that latches, he drags it back so it goes away, but at least we buy him some time.
Get back. Get back. Get back.
What is being here gonna do, other than get you murdered? The answer is nothing. Please get back. Shima's spotting the Petro.
Get back. Get back.
Bruh. There we go. That'll latch. He's a bomb the Kleber and then he'll get caught. So at least there's that. mean, other than being a bullet sponge, what is this dude doing? Cool. Lose some planes there. He comes over and starts working over this cap soon. At least these guys are hurt. That's a plus, right? It's not gonna have to be on here. Fighters will go over there soon. Just gonna drop this. FDR is gonna be up the Moskva and Petra's ass. Which is sad times, but God bless. Fighters get peeled off to cover. Jesus, please, bro. Why? Whatever. Get some damage in on him. Doesn't have a shot on the Kleber. Kerfer should go down to sustain fire. Rockets will be on the Des Moines. No, rockets will be on the Kleber. I think he's... yeah, that'll latch. That'll force him back, which is all it really needed to do. We got C, which is good. I don't really want to attack a Thunder on top of a Stalingrad. Not really my idea of a good time, but Thunder is hurt enough that I think it's worth doing. One. Okay. One. Interesting.
Get back. Get back.
Why? What is this for? I don't know. It's just silly. Oh, Des Moines is gonna get fucking wrecked. Cover the Des Moines some. Sadly, that's probably spawned close enough. Oh, yeah, it does latch there. That's cute. Forces him to recall. We have Tiny Tims that will pen into a Stalin. $9K? $10K, cool, that drops him.
Good game, everyone.
He thinks he can ambush the stuff? Yeah, I'm sure he does, but the entire game he's put himself in situations where he's waiting to get his ass kicked. He got lucky that he got away with A, we got to tie up the bombers too long, so the CB couldn't spot, and I guess the Stalins didn't radar, assuming they didn't have a shot. Maybe they weren't spotted, so they just figured
That's how it's done.
that the Kleber was tucked in behind the rock and didn't waste the radar. I don't know. But he didn't get away with it, you know, because it was like the 2 million IQ move. He got away with it because he pulled it off and nobody called his shit on it. But staying there and just turning in and getting murdered for like 2/3 of his health? Why? Sticking around in the cap after he took it so that he could just continue to being harassed. I mean, he drew the FDR's attention. That's good.
Our victory is in sight.
I think I see him on the forums. Turbo Tush? Oh, buddy. Did you get to drop again? Although he probably goes down before we get there. He does. Just get out.
Our team has taken the lead.
Let's start moving up. FDR, I guess, quit. Son. I think it's probably one of the best FDR bullying that we've done. Thalamus? Early start today? Well, normally I try to stream at 5. It's 5 o'clock now. Granted, there might be the daylight saving stuff, so it might be a different time in other countries, but it's whatever it's 5 o'clock here, according to the clock, so. Hey Wombat, hey Jaka Diago, Minister, Bainesmit, Mr. Zoo, Alive with Passion, JCC, hey everybody. Okay, I think we went against Ape Sky and an FDR. 4. Fem. Hey Nicodemus, what's up? Just keeping on doing the thing. Still like 14 more stars to rank out. The increase of making it 2 weeks, but increasing the amount of stars by 50%. It feels a little more like a drag. It feels a little more like a chore. I'm not gonna say that, you know, when I did the ranked stuff before, you know, I would finish it in 2 or 3 days, and then I'd be like, okay, well, shit, I guess I'm done. But it was okay. This one, it just feels like the grind is long enough that's like, man, I just want to be done with this shit. See if we can bully him and get information. Try to mirror him, cut back in. You get to see the GK. Okay with that. See a Des Moines briefly. Des Moines quickly rips apart the planes, but we did get him to recall, which is nice. Ooh, summer smoked. Good to know. More rocket planes. Interesting. He was spotted by planes there? Okay. Latch, work on the Des Moines.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Decent hit, not great. Rocket plane's still looking. So still getting intel for the moment, but that's okay. He's only got the one plane, so he's not gonna be able to do really anything with it. More good hits. 4 hits, 5 hits? Oof. It's pretty nice. 27 into the Des Moines. He's hurt. And on fire, which is cool. Let's get ready to brace against the next FDR push. Thunder takes a shot to back up because of the crossfire. Torpedo planes. Do a little spotting, do a little screening. Could work on the Des Moines. There's Summers. How you doing, buddy? Once the committee's headed across the distance for us, it can't be delayed by the summers. Sucks for Fem, but if I let this guy loose at 60,000 damage, it's too much. It's playing with the Shiki for the AA. It's just, can't even contest this? Radar's not down? Confused. It is 2v1, whatever that's worth. Cuts back in. He wants to bait the fighters to pull him to the Shiki. Salem lit. Kerfurst is hurt.
I'm on it.
You losing these trades or what? Salem's pushing. I lose fighter control of this area. Fall back to help these guys, I guess.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Do that. Probably doesn't latch. But it does latch if he goes into attack. Let's keep running if we can. Maybe we can strike the Kerr first. I don't think so. Fighters latch, so it'll force him to do only one attack, which is really all I can hope for. So, Daka. Good. Hangs in the area, but they are at least covering each other. So, drop 2, we killed 2, that's 9. Probably lost 1 plane, maybe 2. Probably 2 planes. Should only have like 1 plane left, and he's just spotting. Alright. 3 planes. Okay. Maybe they're just not using AA at all. Well, fightering isn't gonna matter. Need to go after the Salem or the Kerr first. Need to make shit dead. It's 2 caps to 1 and a whole lot of not much happening, but this Salem is dead, or hopefully going down. Their Kerr first is down, so that's good. Please, that's a whiff. Yeah. But it resulted in a hit. Let's bomb the Shiki, be ready to intercept the FDR where the fuck he ends up going. Bombs.
Hanging there. Help is on the way.
Smolland can help with the bombers.
Teammate, I need your support.
Yeah, you got
I need
those.
fire support. Received. I'm on it.
Didn't use AA.
Support the allied target.
Let's at least try to take this down to a single drop. Spins onto the Thunder to go away from my planes. Des Moines still doing Des Moines stuff.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Get back.
Yeah, these guys are just, they're not able to cover each other. They're just gonna get beat to shit. Oh, buddy, that's good. Defensive fire on the Thunder. We're inside of flat gaming. And our heal is still going. Thunder is turning in front of the other Thunder. He's a hate clan guy, tends to be scared of CVs. Of course, our Thunder is showing a lot of side as well. 13, plus we got Thunder, got a good hit. This isn't gonna do much, but again, it might scare the hate clan guy. Just let that be what it is. Cheeky versus Burgone, with the Des Moines supporting maybe. 3 and a flood. Hopefully that sticks. I don't know what the Shiki's health is, but this guy's gotta be low. Hopefully that works out for us. I don't know. Good. Shiki's down. Finish off the Thunderer.
Our team has taken the lead.
Thunderer is down, so we can just kind of watch this stuff. The FDR is gonna run around and hit isolated targets. Just drop that because he will come back in on the Petro. I mean, the Petro probably dies to the Summers, but might not. People like getting kill ribbons, so he's gonna fly back in. He's gonna latch the ribbon. He'll lose some planes for it. Can't really pre-drop in the FDR because pre-dropping is a slow, arduous, asinine process. So Petro lives. Flooding? Petro lives. Sad times.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, FDR goes down, and we just keep the Summers locked in smoke for a while.
Our victory is in sight.
GG, folks.
It's a goal.
Disconnected. Can't recall, so might grab him, might not, because there's a burst of speed when you drop. No, it does latch. That'll kill off the remainder of the planes. You can go back to sitting on the Summers. He doesn't get to drop again. We are detected, so he's out of smoke. Yeah, that's thunder shells. They're big. They hurt. Most streamers don't seem to like grinding the rank out, especially in gold. Seems too intense for you. I mean, I like the games. Sorry. I like the games, but it's more just like knowing that you're committing to like a 15 to 20 hour thing. It's a lot. So that's all. It's just, you know, I am working, plus streaming, plus uploading, plus other shit that happens in life. It feels like it's a large commitment of time, but it's enjoyable. But it does feel like it's a large commitment of time. Yeah, I'm lucky I was on your team last 2 matches. Still think they're overpowered. You mean CVs? Hello, Arkansas. Yeah, I think the last 2 matches were both against FDRs, and I was bullying the FDR, the enemy, because I run a fighter build when I play competitive. So I kept forcing the FDR to back off. Well, it's not necessarily about better CV or not better CV. The FDR is cripplingly slow. But it's a battering ram. Well, because it's a battering ram, it can breach through AA unless you guys really play together, play tight, cover each other, etc., coordinate flak kind of thing. But if you have a CV that knows how to drop fighters in a way that the FDR cannot dodge them, then you start screening the FDR planes. And if the FDR wants to come in, he loses 7 planes for it. And then there's AA. So it starts getting really rough, and as long as the surface ship guys, you know, are just able to kind of hold, maybe take the advantages that they can, then I can screen the enemy CV, keep them back, and it's just kind of like the 2 CVs are kind of looking at each other while the surface ships are doing surface ship stuff. But it's when shit starts like going really wrong that I have to start diverting and trying to put out fires over here because this shit's more important, but then I'm letting the FDR loose to go beat the fuck out of people. So it's like it gets tough. Well, I mean, having a CV on your team that's going to counter the FDR is good, but the best thing that can be done is if the surface ship's positioned in such a way that they're helping each other. That's going to be the biggest thing that's going to deal with an FDR. Shikaku building, concealment or flight control mod? Flight control mod for the Shikaku. Wargaming Citadel, he's not talking about the Commander Talon, he's talking about the Slot 5 upgrade. So you would go with the flight deck for the additional planes. You might get up tiered. Japanese planes have very low health, so you're going to lose a lot of them, especially if you get up tiered. So having more planes is going to be better. Concealment, I mean, you could do it, but it's kind of a meme thing. Plane concealment got nerfed when the Commander rework came through, because concealment no longer exists to lower their detection twice, so you don't really have those 6.1 kilometer detection Japanese torpedo planes anymore. I mean, not that that was really a big deal, but some people liked it, but that's gone now, so just take the more planes. 10% less on your planes is not going to be that big of a deal. In a competitive setting, you might want less detection, just so it's a little harder to kind of like light you so you can get shelled across the map. But that's up to you. Or maybe helps you like squeeze into cover or something. Also, the Commander talent that is, well, I consider it to be bugged. I can link a video as to why I consider it to be bugged, for those that don't know. So here's a quick thing, but the long and the short of it is, because your planes return more slowly, they linger in the AA as they leave after a strike, or when being recalled. So they take twice as much AA damage, and they're easier to get nailed by flak. And planes do take flak damage when they're AI controlled. It does happen. Because I can watch as 6 planes get bingoed out of the air, and just, bam, they're all dead. So there's nothing you can do about it other than not recall in flak. If you strike a ship and that ship happens to be in the flak zone of another ship, then you get to hope that they don't eat flak. But if you have hidden menace, then they're slower, so it's more chances for them to get nailed. Thank you very much, Saxon Storm, for the 2 months. Thank you very much for the Prime, sir. Slowly coming in. Hey Tremix. What is VIP? Twitch gives you a certain number of VIP badges, which they allow you to kind of break some channel restrictions. As in, like, you could spam emotes, I guess, if there was a restriction there, or you could talk in sub-only mode, even if you're not a sub, maybe, probably, I don't know. So, mostly it's just a status symbol. So it's, currently, if you wanted to get VIP, it's 100,000 channel points, which basically just means hanging out for about 3 months. You could usually get about 1,000 channel points maybe per stream, and that's roughly, 30 streams in a month. So 3 months-ish. But I mean, get it how you get it. But it's really just to say, I've been in the channel a lot. I like the content, glad to be here. And yeah, that's pretty much the thing. I have 3 more days off after this. I go back to work on Friday. I'm going to kind of enjoy it. At least I'm going to try. Okay, so we get to Hakuryu. We do not have the ability to trap Hakuryu planes with our fighters. So the fighters are going to be more for protecting valuable targets than they're going to be for trying to counterplay. So this will be more of an influence matchup. Not enough people got into gold already. It's less than 500 people at the moment from the stats they sent us. Could be that. When they increased the stars, I think a lot of people, they went up to gold last time because they're like, ooh, gold. So they went up because gold is the best. And the level of play was not quite as advertised. It was not always an amazing game. Because you could still face roll all the way through and get there. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Midwatch Cowboy. Thank you, man. That's very generous. What is he saying? Oh, so it could just be that I'm actually going to drop a fighter here. Well, we could do that. We could also do that too. So he might strike the minnow, strike something on the edges, but we're going to go and look and spot and whatever. But this forces him, if he wants to spot, he has to fly either through the fighter or fly all through all this AA, or back all the way off and go all the way around, which frankly no CV wants to do. Ain't nobody got time for that. Should be out of his range. So we latch. He'll just recall, it doesn't matter. But still, it forces it, puts him on a timer. You know, if he's gonna go in, he has to go in and just do the thing real fucking quick. Otherwise, the planes are gonna be on him. We can redrop a fighter, it goes down in 10. Their fighter goes down super soon. They have Wooster and Petro radar. We're gonna drop that. And I don't really want to bomb a Colbert. He might rocket a Minotaur. But realistically, nobody wants to rocket a Minotaur. Because it doesn't do anything. Let's see. We got a Wooster. All sorts of cruisers and shit here. Just gonna do this just to have it done and bail. I mean, damage on the Minnow doesn't matter. But we lost 9 planes, 10 planes, 11 planes for that. And the Haragumo's dead. Excellent. Very useful. I don't think we win this. I don't see how our positions can somehow result in anything. Minotaur takes the kill. We don't have anybody that can deal with that. I mean, I could try to torp him, but is it gonna do anything? It's gonna start harassing the minnow.
All stations, protect that target. Set a smoke screen.
It's coming for you, bruh. Here's the Colbert. Ooh, Colbert is actually hurt. When the hell did that happen? Up the heel. So we have the longer heal because of the Squadron Consumable mod.
All stations.
Nobody has a line on this because everybody lemming trained over to Charlie. Which is cool. If even one person, 2 people went over here, one of which was not the Haro, whatever. Holland's just gonna run us down. We just die. This is already decided. Really sucks, man. Yeah, Shikishima might have been able to lob that island. Is Shiki asking? No, Petro is? Petro can't do anything there.
Requesting fire support. I need intelligence data.
I don't need this either. It's gonna be a waste of time.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
There's nothing here, man. Minno's dead. Nobody can deal with the Halland. Everybody's over here for some fucked up reason. So we just lose this. Maybe I can bomb the Colbert, lose all these planes going in on this. Unfortunate. You just uninstalled WoWs. You're tired of people who don't know CV that are talking so much trash. You rock, but I don't know how you do it. I'm not gonna say it's easy, man. There are days where it fucks me up more than other days. But, I do like what I do. And there are enough people that have said, hey, I really appreciate you being around, that it kind of makes me want to keep going. But I'm not gonna lie, some days do suck. Also, I don't like bullies. And a lot of the folks that do the shit that they do, that's bullying. You might think, well, bullying's when you do shit in school, and yeah, still bullying. It's what it is. Even adults can be bullies. The only thing I really try to do is like, this is what's actually happening. And I'm telling you, it's not as bad as you think it is. No, it's really, really bad. And you should feel bad too. Don't agree with that. When I become a CC, let them know. Well, I am a CC. That happened back in January. Lord Smiley with the 6 months, thank you very much. Oh, there's a hype train. Holy shit. And Opu Zanak subscribed for 1 month. Thank you very much, man. So much hype, rar. Well, I am a CC. I'm pretty sure they're aware that CVs needed more representation because I got brought in, and then Rimu Bakaru, who is also a carrier main. Son of a bitch. I don't get to do anything here. This defensive fires too much. We're already out of planes. He became a CC. Fieldy's Torps is a Polish CV player. Well, I don't know if he's a CV player, but he teaches CV. He got inspiration from what I do. So he runs a Polish stream where he'll talk about CVs or play them or whatever. And I'm sure he does other stuff as well. So I think like they felt maybe they needed more representation. I haven't gone through all the test ships. I haven't played the Immelman. I haven't, you know, really gone hard on trying to give them feedback in that way. But I do like to be a resource that's available in case they'd like to ask. And I do have the ability to ask a question, like when they did the flak change, for instance, back in the last batch, 10.1, you know, I had the ability to ask Wargaming, hey, what is this change in reference to? What is this? And I got a response, which was really nice, so. Does the Midway have the best fighters? No, fighter consumables are just fighter consumables. Thank you, PHX Valley, for the tier 1, or for this gift, the gifted sub. Thank you very much, sir. No, the Midway doesn't have the best fighters. All the fighters are basically the same. They're pretty much standardized. The thing that you need, that you value the highest with fighters, is going to be the ability to move the planes to where you have to place them. So the Japanese and the German are probably the best because they have the fastest, most responsive fighters. Or fastest, most responsive planes. I mean, we can bow into this, dude. Enterprise does have buffed fighters, that's correct. So it's got a 10 fighter consumable, whereas the tech tree stuff at tier 6, it only gives you 3 fighters. Tier 8 has 5 fighter consumable and tier 10 has more. Can we even do anything?
Problem solved, sir.
Here's the fires. So we'll see fires get lit, relit over and over again.
Team depends upon you.
Can try to stay bow on. Fire gets relit.
Fire alarm.
Aiming for the side armor, so we have to angle in. I mean, I could try to take some rockets for this. Ain't gonna do fuck all.
Fire alarm.
On fire again. 44 seconds till damage gone. Shooting well under the bow, which is good. We still provide HVARs on every USCV. You had a Lexington match against a Noostrashimi, and the chisel damage didn't even counter the heal. Well, it's a Noostrashimi. The Noostrashimi has like a 9 to 10,000 health heal. I mean, it's got like 40 or 50,000 health overall, so it's not about your HVARs being able to dunk a DD. Realistically, CVs are not designed to just run around killing destroyers. It just happens that they're very accurate and they can spot the destroyers, so they kind of work together that way. But HVARs versus Tiny Tims, both cases, Tiny Tims have less damage throw weight than HVARs do. Some of the HVARs are going to miss because it's just a big, shotgun spread. So not all of them are going to hit, so you're not going to realize the full damage. Whereas Tiny Tims, you're probably not going to land all 6 on the Lexington or all 9 on the Midway. At least Midway, the HVARs have parity in terms of damage output. It really just comes down to preference. Lexington is not the case. I mean, realistically, if a destroyer doesn't have a heal, you're going to be able to hurt the destroyer. Cool, you can do that. But saying I couldn't deal 50,000 damage to a Noostrashimi easily with rockets, yeah, it's not going to be that easy. It's just truth. Noostrashimi has a heal, he's got smoke, he's got defensive fire for what it's worth. Currently I'm running Tiny Tims because it's got a 3-second prep time as opposed to HVARs having a 4-second prep time. Just because there were a lot of times where I needed to be able to cut turns, and there are a lot of Petropavlovsks and Stalins in ranked. But I would prefer HVARs, just unfortunately they take too long to aim. I find that to be really, really no bueno. Found the bombs are a better tool against DDs than rockets? They can be. Sometimes the bomb RNG is incredibly trolly and all you do is miss. But you'll usually get one, about 1 bomb. Sometimes 0, sometimes 2. Usually it's 1 bomb on average. And then of course you get those crazy hits where it's like 4 and you just wham! Holy shit! So that's like, rolling a jackpot on a slot machine. You shouldn't want to save the HE bombs for cruisers, because cruisers are not going to be good targets for your HE bombs. If you have them, you can use them, but the damage you deal to a cruiser tends to be not enough for the amount of planes that you're losing for the privilege of being able to attack the cruiser in the first place. So it can be really problematic like that. Probably a DD going Bravo. Ours is not. Yeah, the 3 or 4 bomb hits on a DD are satisfying. Yeah, I mean they are. I mean, it's satisfying to be able to dev strike something with shells. Shit. Guess I just have to hard escort this stuff in. Y'all going in? Y'all going in now? No? Maybe? Come on, guy, get the fuck in the cap. Scared of rocket planes. Come on, man. Please don't be like that. Whatever. So they take B before we take C. We will take A before they have a chance to even contest it because of the Halland. So, I mean, it kind of works out. It's the long play, I guess. We just have to guarantee that the Nevsky doesn't get perma reset. Because if a cruiser's in here, the cruiser can be spotted, and then long-range shells are going to keep resetting the cap, resetting the cap, resetting the cap, which can be a problem. He is turning out, maybe?
Get back.
We have to get C. There's a Salem and a Smolensk. They have enough AA to be able to do what they need to do. And I don't have to worry about fighting this because he's not in position to get a reset, so... Looks like an even split, 3-3. We've got a 4-2. Can't go in on the Worcester, not that I'd want to. Worcester on top of a Minotaur, which is just kind of obnoxious. So not gonna happen much, not gonna be much there to deal with. Let's see what we can find over here. Petro, cool. Well, at least he's not on top of the Shikishima. That's nice, right? Haragumo. Did some damage. Maybe it keeps him back a little bit. 20,000 in the Petro. That's at least something. You can swing over and maybe Tiny Tim that. Can I use that little island recover?
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Maybe.
Received. I'm on it.
They've got 4 ships. They're gonna have to figure it out. I need to try to hold this. Lipsky's living for now. Haragumo bails. Haragumo's getting hurt, which is nice. CV's over here? CV is over here. Yeah! Oh, buddy. That's what needed to happen. That's not what needed to happen. Okay, well, we have rockets in on the Petro. Can do that. Petro reverses around the island, so that's going to stay clean. Now it's just cruiser battleship on cruiser battleship, and so far the trade's been even. Do we have a way into Alpha? That I don't know. Up the engine boost here. Can we set the flak at least a little? We can. Gonna cut over, use the island.
I need fire support.
See if we can block some AA that way. Swing back in on this. I realize you want to dislodge a minnow and a Worcester, but like, it's on y'all to figure out how the fuck you're gonna do that. It's not something I can necessarily help you with, friends. Okay, still working on the Petro. This is like all kinds of fucked. Salem can't help the Shiki, Shiki can't help the Salem, Smola's in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Problematic. We lose this.
Get back.
What are you doing, bud?
Get back.
I don't know. If we can remove the Petro, then these guys can start... What the shit is this, guys?
Teammate, I need your support. All forces, capture that area.
Pressure, stop kiting. We lose A, man. Shikishima AA showing up. Pretty soon we'll have this lit. Just because I'm here lighting it. Well, pretty soon we'll have it lit. Come on. Come on. There we go. And he gets around the corner. Sexy. Can't. Pulls forward. Block the AA. Swing in on this. Stay on this shit. We don't have options. We have to go. We're going... Thank God. Okay.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Bombs for the Shiki. These guys are pushing. We'll come up. As long as the Burgoyne doesn't golf clap us, we'll be alright. Why do I use Tiny Tims instead of HVARs? Because they, there was a flak change in patch 10.1. Flak is more accurate now. It's much more responsive to positioning. And I have found that given the way people are positioning, that the amount of flak damage that I'm taking is unacceptable. It is too much. So, in order to last minute maneuver and try to juke or bob or whatever against flak, this is going to be a problem, bro. He's just going to get torped again. Whatever. We'll keep working. We'll go over here for the Shiki. Probably lose the Nevsky unless he's like going to start bobbing and weaving and stuff. But at least they're killing planes. So, nope, that Nevsky is down. So, in order to try to preserve some of the planes, I need the last minute maneuverability to be able to still fucking aim. And the 4-second aiming time on the HVARs basically requires attacks from about 4 to 4.5 kilometers. But if I start an attack at 4 kilometers, there will be a flak wall that will intercept me at 3 to 3.2 because it will see me and properly, aim ahead of me, and I get to fly through a flak wall. I've tried doing some speed juking. Ultimately, it's just the flak is offset a little now, so it's not fired in waves. It's fired in like shell patterns, I guess.
Enemy battleship sunk.
And because of that, it's constantly updated, so it's constantly a problem, and I eat the flak as I go through. So I changed to Tiny Tims as an effort to kind of change that. Thunder's turning, we'll have that going. What's the likelihood we get shells? That might actually kill us because we're late on the turn. We live, but not by a lot. Should have been monitoring for shells more. You finished your ranger grind on your alt account and used some of the tips you got from me and it was much easier? Good. Glad to hear that. Please smoke. I don't know. Please just don't get murdered. Somehow. It's important to me. We don't get to drop here because we take too fucking long to aim. Just drop while we can. It's Wooster, Minotaur, and a Burgoyne. I mean, they've got to get some serious big-ass hits to make something useful happen. And now he's going to start coming in on me. I mean, realistically, you should. I'm half crippled. You miss the old times when you take Concealment Expert on the CV? Still can. It's gonna hurt. Fucking shit. Well, we get a single drop. That's all we get. They're sailing in formation now, so it It doesn't, we don't get good drops anymore. Please. Thank you. You fucking serious, carrier? Are you serious with this bullshit? You fucking serious, carrier? Because you're too close to the island, now you gotta reverse? Jesus, come on. I want to be able to disable the island thing where it's terrified of dirt. I would like to be able to maneuver close to islands. Like the autopilot is going to only maneuver within a safe distance away from an island to avoid beaching. Okay, I understand that. But it would be nice if you could give it a specific command or some kind of like override or something that would allow you to interact with an island or interact close to an island without just being totally fucking wrecked for it. It would be appreciated. It's not autopilot wants to kill me, it's just something that seems like it's a pretty basic concept. It's not able to track, which is frustrating. Still has defensive fire up. Still gonna turn. See, it's like this. Flak still tracks until 3.5. How am I supposed to get that? How am I supposed to get that shot with H-bars? With the amount of time it takes to aim, you can't.
Our team depends upon you.
You just don't get the chance, and that's a problem. 10 seconds. Make it out alive for what it's worth, but
Problem solved, sir.
don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they made flak more reliable, but unfortunately, I guess I should actually report that. Maybe I can report that up the chain. Hey, this is a thing. Because they changed the maneuverability of US planes at some point. I think when the reticle change happened. I don't know if it was intended, but it certainly happened. And because of that, it's harder to maneuver within a certain amount of distance. Yeah, it would be nice to have a button where you could just like leave the planes, hop back to the carrier, do some manual whatever, and zip back to the planes. The planes just kind of go into a holding pattern and then you cut back in. That would be nice, I agree. But I'm sure they've heard that recommended many times and they just haven't done it, so I don't think it's gonna happen. DD's all up in the walls and shit. Never seen anything this bad. Ooh, you're lucky to be alive, son. I mean, ultimately, CVs are considered very strong. If one of the weaknesses of CV is that the autopilot is kind of obnoxious, it's a weakness of the class. Just take it for what it is. You can fly planes or you can competently handle the ship. So having weaknesses is not bad. It does suck when it's frustrating. It does suck when you're fighting the interface, but you just kind of consider it something that's there for weaknesses or balancing purposes or whatever, then it's not so bad. Oh, he swapped. He used to be in KSD. I think he flipped out on some people in random chat once, twice. So for IJN torpedo planes, you need to start the attack closer than 3.5 now? No, Thalamus. Torpedo planes are different than rocket planes. Torpedo planes go down.
Battle starts.
So the issue is, when you're outside of 3.5 and flak is being fired, flak is being actively aimed and tracking your movements. So you can use that. You can point yourself in a direction that's not your intended target. So flak gets shot and then you divert off. So you can place the flak not on top of you or not in the direction that you're trying to go. So you can, you know, outplay the flak gunners. But at some point, you're going to have to line yourself up with the ship so that you can start your attack, because that's how attacking works. if you are in rocket planes, when you start your attack, you stay at the same level you are. So flak that's fired at you is still at the exact same level to where your planes are. As opposed to with torpedo planes or with bombers. Bombers cut up, torpedo planes go down. So you could start your attack, say, at like 3.8 or 3.6 or something. And because you're doing that, that flak wave is shot and you sink underneath the flak wave, and now you're inside the 3.5, assuming you timed it, which means the AI gunners are no longer tracking you. They'll keep firing flak at the last place that they were shooting it, but they're not tracking you anymore, which means you're not going to be flying through a wave of flak because you went under it. So it's different with torpedo planes, it's different with bombers. The problem came in, at least for me, with the rockets, because as soon as I turn to attack a target, if I do it outside of 3.5, then inevitably I have a flak wall that I'm staring at. And it gets to be a problem. You get any resets? Not 2. Four, 5. See, DD we don't see. Burgoyne is basically undefended. Smolland is over there.
I need fire support.
Bruh?
Get back.
Are you okay? Why are you on their side of the map when all of your team is over here? It's just a little Colbert. It's just a little Burgoyne. It's just a little Thunder. We're still good. Ugh. Can I help this guy somehow kill this and get the fuck out? I mean, it's a huge win if we can. It's a real big win if the enemy DD gets taken off the board. But like, wow, that was some ballsy shit out of the Marceau. Wise Dragon?
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Can we go in on the Burgoyne? I think so. We have fighters for the Marceau. The rocket planes are out. Marceau has a quarter of his health left. Not there-ish. 2. At least you don't have to fight versus the planes not doing circles because you told them too late to drop. Should I take Tiny Tim for the Lexington and random now? It's up to you. I mean, tier 8 is gonna have less flak than tier 10, and randoms in general are more low pressure than ranked is. So I don't know, that's a personal choice, I guess. Both battleships are over here. Okay. The best I can tell you is that HVARs are for destroyers and cruisers, Tiny Tims are for cruisers and battleships. The only reason I'm taking Tiny Tims is because of flak issues that I am having. But, I mean, I was still able to get all the way to rank 5 or something using HVARs. It's not like they're dead. But it's something where I specifically have found that it was an issue for me. So we'll sink under the flak here. He's turning. We have the ability for any of these guys to take shots on him. His defensive fire is still going. I think he completes his turn. Might get some torps there. I don't really want to work on a Thunderer per se, but I mean, should get a lot. 5. I prefer the HVARs. The aiming time was just really a problem, and I haven't figured out how to address it, which is why I made the swap. And at tier 10, there's a lot of like Stalins and Petros, which have 50 mil armor that HVARs are not going to scratch very well. So it's kind of dual purpose. Stalin and Burgoyne are on top of each other. Can't really fuck with a Colbert.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
It's too maneuverable. Don't know where the Venezia is. Can bomb the Burgoyne. Let's get the engine boost going. Black stops aiming at 3.5. Come on, come on.
Set a course for that area.
Okay. Some damage. We lost to Stalingrad. These guys are starting to move up. Boosters probably too far away to do much. The battleships are hurt, which is good. Can't do anything about a Colbert. Can move up though relative to the battleships. Might be able to maybe move into an island position. And they are all spread way the fuck out.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
It's a good hit.
Reporting the target position.
He did recall. Gives him some cover for a little bit. Hey, Luke. Haven't played your CV in a while. I picked it up last week and got a little bit more of an ass kicking than you expected. Yeah. So I mean, I was talking earlier about oh good. Oh, please go down. I was talking earlier about a flak change that came in at patch 10.1. Basically just made flak a little more accurate. Start the attack around 3.8. Needs 4 because he turns in. Maybe you'll need 3. Needs 4. Broke his engine too. Interesting. It's too much damage. Even with a heal, we lost 4 planes. Shit. Do I recommend the flak reduction skill more now? I still don't think it's a requirement, but it certainly does seem to have increased the amount of flak interactions that you can have. So I can't recommend it as a baseline skill. I can't recommend it. I won't recommend it as a baseline skill. But if you find that you interact with flak a lot, then it's certainly something that you can look into. Because if you're losing health to flak, then yeah, it would protect you. It would save some health. Used out the engine boost already, which is no good. Okay, we got through the defensive fire, but now we're just eating shit from continuous. Please, let something useful happen. Something useful, please.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Our victory is in sight.
Best CV and ranked at the moment. Well, I don't know, because the compositions have changed this rank season. Last rank season it was all battleships and DDs. Now there's quite a few cruisers, so with more of a healthy mix, it does kind of change that up. I do prefer the Midway because we have anti-destroyer pressure, and I do find that's important. But at the same time, there are not as many DDs as there were before, so it's not quite as mandatory / relevant as it was.
Well done, Commander.
In general, I would say the best CV for ranked is the CV you are best in. Because it's going to come down more to your play and how successful you are at doing it than bringing the quote-unquote correct CV. Ugh, fuck, I can't go back in on this. We just lost so many planes. We even get out with this other one? We might. We do. Okay. We have a single rocket attack, maybe? Burgon has a lot of health. We do have the double caps. We're up in kills for the moment. 48 seconds. This stuff lasts for a while, we'll be okay. But if the Burgon goes down to the Hakuryu Torps, then that's going to extend this. Borg has quite a bit of health. Our Borg did go down. We can work on, I mean, we hurt the Thunderer for what it's worth. Alright, set a fire. Borg's turning into the Montana. Hopefully the Venezia doesn't get some crazy bullshit off. Start to turn in case of Thunderer shells. Might have to fighter the Marceau. We do have to fighter the Marceau, and then we have to work on the Burgon. That'll give him a place to fall back to. Save the boost for when we interact with the Burgon. Pop the heal. Oof. Rockets again. If we get some torps, if the Montana gets something, great. Venezia is going to steamroll in with some torpedoes. Probably kill the Montana. But with the Montana goes, or the Burr, 4 seconds or when that kill happens. Cool. Then we take it. This isn't a good patch for Saipan, that's for sure. Well, Saipan's always been CV's on hard mode. You glad that Discons is talking about it? Felt you lost all your abilities to play CV? You like watching me curl the attacks in? It's the difference between a good and a great CV. If you watch NA_MMVP, he has excellent movement in the Midway. It's really a joy to watch. Yeah, Wargaming added the little cruiser mission, so you get some flags. And I guess people answered the call. In this case, though, triple DD. So we do out-pressure them. Marceau has the scariest AA. Well, for the DDs. And double battleships kind of be a thing.
Battle start.
Ooh. I should have started this earlier. Midway's rudder is not fast. But we probably don't get power dunked in this turn. Maybe? I don't know. Here's what I can do, actually, is I can drop fighters down here. If he decides to come straight up, then he'll get surprised. Just give us a little bit of time before we get aerially spotted, so we don't necessarily get turbo dunked. Who is this? Sick and tired of you, Midway? Okay. Rest him the last 2 games. Oh, with the Burgon. Oh, okay. Holy fuck. Okay. So, unfortunately, well, actually, that did kind of work out. We are going to get to A before they are. And if we just kind of hang out, we might still be able to get resets with these planes. So the Kleber's detection's pretty shit. So Marceau goes in. Let's hover around a little. He might give fighter. They just went into B. We're ahead. I think he does give a fighter, but we're still going to go for the reset on the Kleber. which we do get to see, which is cool. Yeah, these planes are all dead. I already know this, but we're just trying for a reset, which we were able to get. So that's going to give us a pretty little safe margin of lead. So it gives us some points, so we're already kind of ahead. Burgone?
Get back.
Where you going, bro? Got a hot date? I mean, this dude's covered in 32 mil armor. He's a pincushion. You sure you want to charge the enemy team like that? Marceau's the only thing that has AA out there. Venezia's AA doesn't reach. Karyu takes some shots. Karyu doesn't have a ton of rocket planes. Not a big fan of this fighter placement off in the like distance. I don't know why that is, or when that started, or whatever. That can go away. Not very much. One cutting wide is a problem. Jesus Christ. The hell did you get nailed from? Okay. Take the long pilgrimage so that we can reposition. Marceau's been chunked, cut in half. Halland is over in C. We have 12 more seconds. Des Moines does have a radar. He might end up getting lit. Why is this dude just getting dunked? Like, stop firing or something. Just heal for a little while. Oh, okay, that's why. Zashima's over there. I see. How dead is he? Pretty dead? Kinda dead? Looking pretty bad. Oh, that tracked. Cool. So that causes the recall. Please.
Get back.
Please bail. Please bail. I have no idea where this Shima is. Come on, dude. Alright, Secret Agent Shimakaze. Fuck yes.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I don't know where this guy is. Well, we know he's not there.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay. Whatever. Let's watch the detector. Are we detected yet? Word gets fucking dunked. Oh wow, is he all the way up there? Jesus.
Receive.
So we were right here. What did I hit? A7? You humping the wall, friend, or what? There we go. He's smoked. That is some ballsy shit. Shima should die to the Marceau, but we have to keep him trapped. Somehow we have this cap, which is crazy. Hopefully this guy doesn't get murdered. The Des Moines is out of range, most like. Why are you getting closer so we can torp you? Here's the Shima.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Cool. Hey look, torps. See if we can help. Is he turning out? He is. Oh my god. Okay. Bro, you knew the smoke cloud was there. You knew where the torps were coming from. Dude. Go. Whatever, he's gone.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Fantastic. Hopefully the Marceau doesn't eat a torp as well. So we lost a lot of health on our battleship. Maybe he wasn't dunked by the Yamato. Maybe he ate torps? That we just... I never saw? I don't know. These guys are super wide. Hikaru could sit on the Summers. Summers is in smoke. So Summers has no idea if the planes are on top of him, and odds are they probably are. Maybe we have to go for the Yam? I don't think we can help C. Yeah, I don't think we have any ability to stop C. There's an Ohio out there? Since when? Just, I don't... What is this match? Yeah, Summer's lit. He's doing some secret agent shit, just like the Shima. Problem is, Shima got away with it. Summers didn't. Thanks for the flak. Guess I have to go for the Kleber, don't I? Bomb. Not enough fucking damage. Those are dead. How do we retake this? Marceau's at 9. Kleber is less. Venezia is running because double battleship. I think the Halland just YOLOs in, maybe? I don't know. Hawk's trolling around looking for the Summers. Summers kind of run back to the Venezia, which is good. It's what he should be doing. Did some damage, but not enough. Oh, he goes down to fire. Good. Good. Cool. Let's see if we can help with the Kleber. God, Summers, bro! Venezia, dude!
Teammate, I need your support. All forces, provide cover for that target.
Running's not gonna help you here. I know you don't want to fight the 2 battleships, but like, rescue this dude.
Teammate, I need your support. Support the allied target.
You gotta help this guy.
Teammate, I need your support.
Okay, they're going wide instead of taking C. Okay. I don't know where the Kleber is. There's the Hawk, but that doesn't matter. Well, there's nothing that can be done about the Des Moines right now. It's unfortunate. We are detected by the Kleber. Kleber's probably down there. Eating shots from the battleships, that's good. Try to angle in a little better. There's the Kleber. Cool.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Nobody can help with this. We can make him move. We do go dark if he runs.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Well, we know where he is. We're dark again. Des Moines. Killed the Ohio. Great. Are you still going forward?
All stations, requesting fire. The enemy is about to win. Problem solved, sir. Get back.
Yeah, right. I know. I know, friend. I am aware that the Des Moines is going to kill me. But the question is there anything that I can do about it? The answer is no. There is not. There is not anything I can do about it. I suppose I could torp him to slow him down or something, but... God, I need to get rid of the battleships, but I couldn't dive through the fighter. Yamato was low. Venezia probably kills him. There's nothing we can do against the Des Moines. Eats some damage, but it's not enough. Yamato is down.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
2 more torps in. Health on the Burgone? Too much. Fuck. I could draw fire. I'll draw fire. Pull forward, get lit, and take shots. Summers goes down. That's bad. Des Moines, 29,000 health. I can't kill a Des Moines. He's running, so the angling is gonna fuck up that, and the Venezia is dead, so this is definitely gone. Might just stop playing the Midway. She feels too sluggish. Maybe I'm just frustrated. Unfortunate. She feels too sluggish. I don't know. Take out the Z? Could play the Z52. But I am in Gold League, so I mean, if I'm not going to perform, then that's going to be a problem. Oh, whatever. People report CVs. It's life. Might have gotten reported by the DD on our team that was annoyed that I'd focused him or something while he was in a Burgone. As far as I recall, I didn't focus anybody. I just go after the people that are there. Got that look? The computer's working hard. If it's cruiser heavy, you think it's the Hakuryu time. So the only issue with the Hawk is that I don't play the Hawk very much. I tend to need to train on Japanese lines. And if I don't train on them, then I tend to be kind of... My decision making is wrong. Not to say my decision making with the Midway has been like, mwah, excellent. And I really need to work on getting the bomb angles again. So bombs used to be where they would firm very quickly. And it's been slowly edged down. I don't know if they made the bombs more like the Lexington or something, where they just don't aim nearly as quickly. Because if I spend 4 out of 6 seconds turning, that last 2 seconds is like, please, please firm, please firm. It's very, very sluggish. Which is okay, because you're performing some ballerina in the sky stuff, but it's just, you get used to a thing, and then it kind of gets nerfed a little bit, and then you have to adjust to it. And it feels like I'm still in the process of adjusting, so it's like, there are moves and there are turns and stuff that I want to take, but I'm not taking them correctly because I'm playing conservatively because I want the reticle to firm. If you play a lot of IJ and CV, what line do you recommend next? So I tend to recommend the US line, then the IJN line, and then there's British or German. British are generally considered to be the weakest CVs in the game. I don't think that's true, but they're considered to be the weakest CVs in the game. So the German line would probably be the next, but you need to understand that you need to have accurate shots and drops and stuff to make sure that you're actually getting the damage you need. You don't get reported playing CV, you didn't play well enough. That is one way to look at it. I mean, I could play a destroyer, but going against Marceau's, Kleber's, Smolens, I mean, it's not that the Z52 is bad, because it's not, but it has a tough time taking those engagements. I think I can get away with it in Bronze and Silver League. I don't know if I can get away with it in Gold. Although, I mean, gotta learn somehow, right? Of course, we might have to swap, because if there's no other CV, then what are we gonna do? Gonna do it, might as well do it right. We're all alone, so alone. Well, there's the CV. There's two of them. Oh, they just finished their match. Well, I guess they're gonna wait, so in that case... Sure. Should take Whirlwind. 120 knot torps are really big, really nice in the big hunt. I don't think I have the Whirlwind. I really haven't played a lot of the big hunt mode. There's part of it that was fun, but it's like... It feels like all the weapons are edge case enough that I'm just not excited by it. I haven't found the thing that fits me, you know? Alright, so definitely not going to be able to brawl a Smoland. We could duel with a Shima, but I don't know if we'd win. Shima guns are not a joke. Midway will probably be okay. Might actually pop the engine boost right off. In fact, I think I do. And get to B as soon as possible.
Engine boost activated.
Hopefully, yeah, he's heading C. Good. Peace time approach, get the hell in the cap. Shima's gonna go faster than we are. Shima's innately a faster boat. Plus, if they've got Swift and Silence, even more so. So, any speed that we can use to get to Bravo, it's gonna be good for us. We have AA off. Plus, we have a fighter, so it's extremely low that we're gonna have an interaction with the Midway. And we're obviously in Holland. Did I have I have Swift and Silence. I do. I have Swift and Silence on this. I don't have RPF, but I have Swift and Silence. Twerps? Really? On the Midway? For what? He torps the Petro Thunderer? This Thunder is probably the weakest. If you wanted to come in and hit something and force the Thunderer to turn. So I might actually Turn in like this.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full
Well, that's
alert.
too bad. We are lit, but it's gonna be extremely hard for him to reset us. And did force him off. Really thought he might go in on the Thunderer, but I guess he's just not going to. 20 seconds still. Now he's going in for the Thunderer. Kind of. Or not. He's going in for the other Thunderer. Sneaky. Whatever. That cycled down, be happy with life.
Engine boost deactivated.
Okay. Rocket planes, we already have defensive fire on cooldown. We want to use the Thunderer.
Designated target.
Granted, we are in a Halland, so I mean, there is that, obviously.
Roger.
Yeah, we're gonna play with the Thunderer here. Me running out and spotting a Petro just to get lit and shot by a Smalland probably doesn't work out so well for us. Let him come in a bit.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. The ship is on fire.
Petro radar goes down soon. He overshoots.
Problem solved, sir.
Should overshoot anyway. Did not. Undershot.
The ship is on fire.
Interesting choice. I guess he just fucked up his shot. Or maybe he just expected me to stop. I do tend to do that. Nevsky's going to be able to eat some damage. That'll be okay. We'll be honest, that was some pretty nasty fire from the Petro. Any of that matter? Does not. Okay. Fighter goes down. Can't duel a Smalland. Not interested in trying. There's Smalland torps. All we're trying to do is hold. It's 3v3. We're 3v3. Them? Oh. Yeah, I really don't want to crawl with Fem. Where's the enemy CV going? Over here. We have some ability to move, but if we end up getting stuck in a fight with the Smalland, that's gonna suck. So would prefer not to have that happen. See if we can get anything that way. We'll back off in case the Smalland pushes. Smalland might spot our torps. But what you gonna do?
Affirmative.
Is Nevsky even able to trade from that range?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
He is able to shoot, yeah. I think he just ducks back in. Nothing happens. Smalland's probably mid. So, torps are likely spotted. Yep, nothing there. Be nice to do something about that. I can't go out and fight a Smalland.
Get back. All stations.
Requesting support.
Roger.
Moskva is down.
I need support.
The Petro goes down. Thing over there.
Roger.
Okay. From what? Let's drop torps again, just in case of the Petro moving up. Not having RPS is sadness. RPF. try to make sure he stays back there.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Under shells, maybe?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
22 versus 13. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Capture that area.
Oh, that's not gonna happen either. It's 2v3 or 3v2. Y'all need to be overtaking.
Engine boost activated.
Petro can't shoot me. Small end is still a problem. We'll fold back, kind of plug this gap. 16 seconds. Probably don't see planes again. Just turn the AA off. Able to lob that? No.
Capture that area.
Bombs? For what? Probably for the Thunderer, no? Metro is pushing. Sad times. Come on.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
We're not in medium range. All we have is the boosted flak.
On Neptune's beard.
Tried to give him what help we could.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
We have C. I don't really want to fuck with the small end. Ooh, buddy.
Get back!
Yeah, turning in there is not going to be good for your health, friend.
Teammate, I need your support. I need intelligence data. Protect that area.
Bombs are gonna light. Well, the bombs are gonna light the small end. Don't think he gets another shot. No, he doesn't. Please don't die. Buddy, come on.
Teammate, I need your support. Do not let the enemy take the area.
You gotta stop running, friend. Walk in, you radar this, you kill the small end.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That's too bad.
Acknowledged.
Thunderer shouldn't have gone in like that. Holy fuck, there are resets? How in the hell did that happen? Maybe she ran out of the cap? 15. Might eventually be able to do something about that. That's a problem. Does any of this shit matter? I don't think it does. It's too bad. Petro's just gonna get beat to shit. I have to try and surprise Fem somehow. I mean,
Engine boost activated.
it's all I can do, right? Might have gotten torps away. Probably didn't.
Critical engine damage.
Can we make this? Can we lob this? No? Cool. Problematic. Thunder steps on C. Midway bombs coming for us. Realistically, I have to fight these where the Petro isn't. He coming in? He is.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Yeah, he's on cooldown now.
The enemy is about to win. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Petro shoots again. Yeah. Needed to turn to torp the Petro, but I couldn't turn. The rockets there. Yeah, the European torps are very fast. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're very fast. And I could make them go faster if we spec'd into them and use the upgrade for it. Yeah, so 7 seconds, this is done. I think they were a little late in pushing over here, and I don't know. If I had the ability to fight a Småland, could have been a different thing. Also, I didn't have survivability expert, which I thought about respecking, but I didn't know if I had the time. Because I had the additional AA. RPF would have been nice to have, but again, if it comes down to me against the Småland, like, I don't really think I win. I only win an unfair fight. Småland's going to beat a Halland. Because the Småland is going to be straight up gun build, I'm support build. Because I play support. Holland's, the Petro's shots were actually very accurate. How well did he do? This Petro was doing some serious shit. Oh, that's right. RNG guy. Boomy. Sure. Do we have CVs or no? We do. Well, I guess I'm going against CVs again. Alrighty. We'll do the thing. That's 222. Oh, how fast is the Halland torp? Something like 90 knots. Against the Midway, should tell us, right? 86. So you can, if you take the torpedoes mod in slot 3, they go 5% faster. If you take the torpedo speed commander talent, they go 5% faster. So you get them up to like 95 or something. Something about that, about 95 knots. But they don't hit very hard. 10,000 damage base. Head over to Bravo.
Engine boost activated.
So I do have Swift and Silence, and I do not have
Good luck, everyone.
survivability expert. So I am definitely a support build. Against the Summers, maybe we could do something against the Summers. Moskva, Venezia, that's going to be a problem. So we're going to be plugging gaps more than we're going to be making plays. If I was in the Z52, I might be looking to brawl or claim space. That's not necessarily what I'm doing in a Halland. This might have been the person we went against before. No fighter for us. It's fine. That's what I can do, though. Well, I don't know when he's going to commit. We're in Bravo before they are, which is good. Okay. Oh, he's screening. Okay. Midway is screening the Roosevelt.
On the designated target.
I think we're slightly ahead. So burning the engine boost consumable was useful. Yeah, Midway's trying to screen. Rockets aren't that too scary, because the rockets aren't really going to do much. They have 32 mil pen. Only thing you can really pen is maybe the Venezia, and even then the Venezia just turns. Moskva's probably heading Charlie if the Venezia's over here. See the Summers. Corps are coming in, probably on the Petro.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Corping the Petro, not me.
Engine boost deactivated.
Guess I could have used defensive fire. He healed through a fair amount, though he did lose a lot of planes. He lost, I think Midway has 18 torpedo planes. He lost 7 of them. It's pretty nasty, plus whatever the Petro killed. Venezia's turned back in. Bombs? That's a problem because I'm on the wrong side of the fucking rock.
Concentrate fire on the target.
I don't help against that now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can? But with a Venezia there? Where are the bombs going? For the Haragumo. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so he's invested over there. Venezia's bailing. Double DD's over here. EM's pushing. Venezia can obviously turn. Very well could happen. Sure the AA is off. Venezia is peeling back. Try to dare the Midway to come after us. I think that's what we can do. So we're leaving the Petro undefended, but the Petro is near the FDR if we required some kind of fighter assistance or whatever. And if we can start pulling attention from the CV, back them off this, that could actually be helpful too. Venezia retreated inward or something, so Venezia doesn't have a shot. We're almost done with this, and then we can bail. Whatever, it's fine. We can go back. Yeah, we get this. That's fine. Defensive fire if we have to use it against the rocket planes. We need to angle to the Venezia shells. Might eat some torps there.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Engine boost activated.
It's fine. Planes go down soon. Venezia doesn't get another shot. should be dead. Oh, lived. He took a little damage for that. Summers is an alpha. We did pull CV attention.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Hargumo's playing safe against the Summers. Understood. Shiki is a hard target. She's got some pretty serious AA. She's not a joke. Torps for the Petro. There's the Venezia again.
All stations requesting fire on the designated
Torps for the Shiki. Torps for something.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. Attention, support that target.
Nope, it's bombing the Petro again. Did we lose AA? No, we didn't.
Well done, Commander.
Petro posts up on a rock soon. Don't really want a broadside. Fucking Venezia. Right, he's trying to deal with the FDR, but not for too very long. How's the Midway gonna come in on this? Over the island? Behind the island.
Deactivated.
It's going in front. Angle to the Venezia and open up with defensive.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Petro got hurt. No Venezia shells. Bomber should die soon. Cool. Drop defensive fire. Summers torps. Cool. Being juked. Guess we could shoot that for free. Nobody can see us, because our range sucks. Rocket planes for us? Rocket planes for us? Wouldn't have time to aim on us. He's aiming on the Petro. H-Vars doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, Petro goes down eventually. I suppose I could stick my nose in the cap, but shoved him back in. Another little hit. Every little hit we get is magic. Are you spotted? Like, just stop shooting. Bombs coming in again. Here we go. Dark. Good. I approve of this. Recalls. Stay dark, buddy. Stay dark. You can do a little Captain Cockblock over here and get between him and the Midway. Venezia is cutting back in. Why is he spotted? Doesn't the Petro have... Oh. 12.5 radar or something? Venezia's going to be doing some in and out wiggly stuff. We'll do that. But he is going to go down, yeah. Understandable. Still 2 battleships, Yoshino, a whole bunch of other shit. All we're doing is playing Captain Cockblock. 70,000 plane damage. 2 caps, woo! A bunch of planes. Turning broadside in front of a Republic and a Shiki. Would assume that's bad for one's health. torps from the Summers. Summers might try to YOLO. Summers is actually really hurt. He can't YOLO.
Our team has taken the lead.
Eats a torp. I don't want to eat full broadside from a Venezia at close range.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Although, looks like that's what's gonna happen. How hurt are we about to be?
Boost activated.
Let's try to angle to this. Because incoming fucking oof. Oh, nope, dark again. Sexy. I'm okay with this. Midway's pinned against the wall by Haragumo. Venezia goes down. Ahoy, ahoy. Hey there, Paneramix. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, man. You need to learn how to defend yourself in Destroyer against CV planes. The more you play CV, the more you'll see destroyers that outplay you, the more that you'll know what to do. You go back to the carrier play now, or no? Cool. The Richthofen? There you go, we do get a match. Been lurking from time to time, but been busy. Well, it's cool, it's good to see you, man. Okay. Do. Ranked is slow. Although I do have to say that the if you finish silver and you go into gold qualifiers, having the people that are qualifying for gold bolstering the gold queue is actually kind of cool. How have our students been doing? Probably okay. My stream schedule has jumped around and been all kinds of chaotic because when I was in school, I was torn in too many directions. I was overstressed. Still streamed a lot. Didn't stream every day though. And I don't know, just kind of screwed up the schedule. And one of the things that, if you're a content creator, if people get used to you doing a thing, then they expect that thing. If that means that you stream every day at 5, then they expect you to stream every day at 5. If that means that you update a YouTube video, you put one up once every 2 weeks, you need to put one up every 2 weeks. When you start being inconsistent, people drift, they find other stuff to do. And by the nature of what I do, people are going to get tired about hearing the same instructions from the same CVs, you know, for the 100th time. So there will be bleed. Viewers will go off to do other things and stuff like that. So the Midway is slow, so we could try to trap the Midway planes with our fighters, but mostly these are primarily to hold the FDR in check. Because of the interceptor, it's more about locking down a position. You can strike into a Salem, get some pretty good damage there. DDs are going to be a problem for us, and then I mean, we can bomb the battleships, we just can't guarantee that it's going to do something useful.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
fine. Guess to turn all the way out, or else those latch.
Fighter airborne.
Maybe? I think they latch. Yeah. No, it's close though. You can strike the Salem. I don't really want to blow all the planes for it, but at the same time, this is going to be one of the best chances we have. So I'm going to over-resource. I'll take in all 9. $17.5 on the Salem. Lost 7 planes. 7 planes. So, you know, I'm not excited about losing 7 planes. 20,000. Okay, I guess we got some damage that didn't register at first. He took a really good piece out of the Salem. And now the Daring.
Set a smoke screen.
Daring's gonna get lit. Good. He smokes. We can light the we can try to keep the Kleber lit. Yeah, I know you want to see the Kleber. I get this, friend. Midway fighters are gonna latch. Pop the heel. Maybe we don't have to pop the heel? We don't have to pop the heel, so we can just hover the Kleber. Although the Kleber's gonna get out. And I think we just strike the Salem because the Kleber got out. Now we pop the heel. Not a good drop.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Here's why there's a Thunder that might take pot shots at him. And he does. GG, well played. Summers could be a Summers could be an issue. Daring this actually covers itself. Might have to worry about the Summers.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Shit. Salem probably goes down. He's too in the middle of the open water for him not to. Cool. Summers was greedy with his smoke, so he's gonna take shots. He's gonna get bombed. Lose his health for it. Summers could have run in. Could have come closer, maybe. How the fuck is the Salem not taking any damage or being reset here? Here we go. I think this is just banana nut bullshit. Like, that might be. It wasn't a kill, but it hurt. We got some maximum oof going on here. Cool. Bomb the Kremlin, maybe?
I owe you one. Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Is he gonna torp the summer smoke? I think he is. Interesting. That latches, bro. That's enhanced reactions, dude. You know it's an interceptor. Oh, he's dragging it back to the small end. I see. Small end has radar. Our Summers probably dies here. Small end reverses? No, pulls forward into the torps. Cool. Beats 3. Yes, please.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Affirmative. All stations reporting the position of a strategic.
Does he swing in? Oh, buddy. Oh. I'm like, is that gonna do what I think it might do? That might do it. Ohio's gonna be an issue. Need to back up. Ohio's in cross. You know, Ohio has my side.
Set a smoke screen. Set a smoke screen.
Good. Fighters up. Kremlin might take shots at it. See if we can find this small end.
Fighter airborne.
Alright, Smolland. We both know you're here. We just don't know where you are. There we go.
Enemy destroyer founder.
Let's try to work on the Ohio. Risky? Thunder's doing okay. Still backing up. This is still a problem. It's going for those juicy side shots. Ooh. That might be a bit of a surprise motherfucker moment. I think it's gonna be a surprise motherfucker moment. Only one Citadel. Pop the engine boost, go back in on this. We get, well, realistically a triple Citadel, which is just not gonna happen. We got a double.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Our team has taken the lead.
Cool. So that's gonna leave Yamato Kremlin. Daring is super aggressive. Yeah, I don't understand why you couldn't have smoked and moved forward. Like, I want to see my enemy. I want him to know it was me. Right. Fighter's gonna get chewed by AA.
Fighter airborne.
Is the conga line hit or no? Nope. All that and it didn't hit. Kremlin's on fire. Probably duck down around 4.5 as it takes us a while to get low. Which we do.
Our victory is in
Fighter will latch through the extended duration heal. I have to wait for the fighter to catch up, I guess. No, we could just... Okay.
Battleship foundered.
Alright, well. Detonation is a thing. That'll be a kill on the Yamato.
Mode disabled.
I guess rocket planes for the Midway.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Good game, everyone.
Yeah, rocket planes for the Midway. Am I addicted to rank as of recently? People like to see ranked play. And it's more of a higher level kind of play. Decision making and intensity, I suppose. I don't need to know this guy. Alright, so we'll pre-drop here. Try to catch a line. That'll actually latch unless he pulls pretty aggressively off.
Fighter airborne.
Save the engine boost for when we commit. Let's try not to fuck this up. I need to, like, start staring at some charts on where the Midway Citadel is. Maybe not charts per se. A little too low. A lot of things hit the water. You need to aim a little higher. Some people get some really sexy hits on the Midway, and I just feel like I don't tend to do it. But the other thing with the, why am I playing so much ranked? They added a lot of stars to the ranked match, so it takes longer for you to rank out. 50% longer. And I'm gonna be honest, man, some of the matches have sucked. So it's kind of hard to hard to keep moving forward. We did get to rip into the Salem though. Hit him for like 20,000 and a follow-up 22. Pretty rough. Felt that. Ooh. Zao, Stalingrad, Des Moines. VIP? I know VIP. Strong player. I think Boomy, we went against Boomy earlier. He did very well. Funnel?
Action stations.
Shikishima can pen through the deck if they chuck HE. I don't really want to do this, but I will let the cruisers spill out a little more. And I do not want him fucking with Bravo. It's gonna divert the planes over to the Minotaur.
Fighter airborne.
Okay, so he gets to just eat some Minotaur fire. We do get spotted, so... Stalingrad's lit. Somebody's in Charlie. I don't really have the ability to do anything about whoever's in Charlie. I don't want to waste the rocket planes right now. It's the Halland. Good to know. Marceau is in Charlie. Des Moines Zhao. Awesome. We can go for the Stolly. Stolly's not escorted. Stolly's alone. Didn't lead enough. Only 14. Should have been better. This will be okay. This is our aerial detection. This outer line. They can't just move up indefinitely. Might be able to catch him before he dives in on that cover for the rock, maybe? Might.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
But I am not sure if I do. Too high. Fucking island. Just touch the tip of that island. Lifted it up. I was really hoping to get the shot off before that interaction, but it's too late. Oh good, Minotaur's dead. Buddy?
Get back!
Can you not get murdered? Or are you just gonna free fire until you die?
Fighter airborne.
Double fighter the Stalingrad. Well, now I have to go in on it. Because then I waste 2 planes. Two consumables, rather.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Not great. Go for the Des Moines, maybe? Fighters did latch. They not? Crossing over the Marceau is going to be a problem, but I think getting... This is just not a good position. I don't know why people love this position. Go there and get murdered. Over and over again.
Autopilot mode enabled.
It's the wrong way. That's what I want. Gonna lose 2, maybe 3 planes going anyway. Just gonna drop the fighter, but realistically that doesn't matter. Because we still get the shot before the fighter latches. Hey look, the minnow's dead. Wah, wah. Too low? Son of a bitch. Too fucking low. Stop shooting too low.
Teammate, I need your support. Teammate, I need your support.
Affirmative.
So the Stalin is down, which is good. Des Moines is not, which is bad.
Teammate,
Zhao's gonna do stupid Zhao shit. And we're spotted by the Halland, who's probably up here. He is. Why would you not set a smoke screen, Daring? Why would you not shoot him for free? Cool. Now he smoked. There we go. That's the ticket. Cool. Halland is dead. Yep. Good shit. Midway's gonna torp the Daring. Yeah, good luck with that. So now take some pot shots. Shikishima's in the outer space. Just drop that. Try to give them some space. He might actually come for... Okay. Might actually come for us. Do you have anybody that can deal with the Marceau? Probably not. Come on. Come on, please.
Fighter airborne.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Should latch. Just matters if it kills 2 planes before he drops. Which it does... Well, it kills 1. How long until fighter? Or rocket plane? 2 myths.
Reporting the target position.
Can try to bomb this, I guess.
We're holed below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
It's fine.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Six rocket planes soon. 6 is enough to strike a cruiser. 5 is enough. Cao has a fighter. That was gonna hard turn.
All stations requesting fire on the
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Fighter takes too long to warm up.
Set a smoke screen. Set a smoke screen.
All stations, protect that target. Good game, everyone.
Please smoke. Please smoke. Please smoke. Please smoke. Please smoke. When you sit there and you hold this shit, he gets to see where you are and then bomb your smoke accurately. Thankfully, it didn't matter. But it can. Repub dies. You have the ability to do anything against the Des Moines? Probably not. Literally gonna turn all the way out and go directly into a piece of flak. Really. How sexy is that shit?
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Let's keep moving forward.
Mode enabled.
We're within shouting distance. If we get a cap, that's gonna be big. Summers needs to not get murdered, and Stalin needs to not get murdered.
Retreat now.
What are you pushing for?
Retreat now.
You gonna solo all 3 of them? Come on, bruh.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Shikishima is full health. It's the Midway. Midway fightered the Des Moines. And there's the Marceau. Love you too, friend. There's no concentrating fire on the target. There's nobody to fucking shoot.
That's how it's done. Affirmative.
Can't kill the Midway. We don't have enough resources. Taking the cap is big. Stalin's not dead, which by itself is great. Shiki could start to work on us. Should be okay. Just repop a fighter. Where's the Des Moines?
Fighter airborne.
Shiki's AA is scary enough. Des Moines turns out.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Des Moines got his side protected by the Shiki. Oh. Sucks it wasn't better, but I'm glad it happened. Des Moines keeps turning out. Maybe. Did some damage. Took some shots. That's okay. Bombs for us? Maybe.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Fighter airborne.
Shooting me, he's not shooting the Stalin. Those fighters latch. 7 planes unless he recalls. We'll help him out a little bit. Ooh, he eats some bad flak there. Yeah, he doesn't make that shit. Or does he? I think we kill the plane before he drops. It's just what we do. We're not spotted now. Summers is claiming Charlie. Holy shit.
Our victory is in sight.
The insanity of it all.
Fighter returning to
Don't have enough rocket planes to challenge the Des Moines. Drop a fighter there. I still have fighters on the rockets and the torps if I have to use them. Summers has gotten out. Stalin is still threatening because he didn't charge up and die. Which is great. Shiki's AA is, again, not a joke. So we just lose planes here. Do we lose all of them? We do. Nice. We lose every single plane. Oh, no, we dropped with one. And it missed. Cool. Still, having the caps is pretty big.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Still regenning rockets. Warp's coming out for what? Not for the Stalin. For us? Probably for us. There's the Des Moines. How you doing, buddy?
Fighter airborne.
4 planes, 52 seconds. We threaten the Des Moines again, but we do have to reverse. Because he's playing ballsy.
fighter destroyed.
Well, it's not GG yet. It's 50 seconds till GG. Des Moines going to get into A, and that's going to extend it. Make him move.
Fighter airborne. Fighter
Oh, Shiki's
airborne.
dead. Okay, well that makes it even stronger. So 5.8, 16 seconds. Steps on A, it's going to increase it by, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. Not a ton, but some. Can we turn him off of A to protect from the rockets? Oh. Stalingrad AFK? AFK? No. Not AFK. Just going wide. How's the Richthofen treating me? Good so far. I was having trouble with the Midway, Lord Zath, because she just felt really cumbersome. The rockets were taking just an extreme amount of time to aim. The torps were taking an extreme amount of time to aim, and they're just not mobile. The bombs, which are highlighted to the US line, man, like, I don't know if the code got altered in this patch because it feels wrong. We used the Midway in the previous, Bronze League and Silver League, and it felt lethargic, but maybe the animation, or I don't know. Something just feels like maybe she got the Lexington code, because Lexington bombs were different than the Midway bombs. Feels wrong. It does feel wrong, so, well, VLNEC says it feels wrong too. But it could have been an intentional nerf. It could have been an intentional nerf as a way to, draw a little more pressure off the destroyers, because the Midway was the best anti-destroyer CV. Well, as far as hitting the destroyers, I assumed maybe that was like when the animation was put in, that it uses a different graphic and it might have a different hitbox, but I asked Wargaming, I was told there should be no differences. So if it is that way, it's because of a bug.
Battle starts.
Petro's hardened, Hindi is not, kind of. Goliath is hardened, Zhao is not. So these are things I have to be concerned about in terms of the Richthofen's rocket planes. German planes very fast. It's unlikely that I'm going to be able to catch them with the fighter. You'd be okay with it as long as it's not a silent nerf? Yeah, I mean, sure. Just drop that in general. Peel off.
Fighter airborne.
That does not latch. He 180'd. If we have to, we might go over to B. I don't really want to go in on this. I just kind of want to spot it and bail. I don't want to throw away the rocket planes. Because there's still a Minotaur and a Puerto Rico, I guess. Okay, he's going to torp the Hindi. Interesting. Are we able to bully off of C? There's got to be Holland over here. There's a Minotaur. Could strike the Minnow. Minnow's AA was off. Interesting.
Fighter airborne.
He's either going for the Hindi or he's going for me. I think he's actually going for me. No, he's going for the Hindi. Okay. Hindi turns in. It's going for the Zhao. Okay. He's running his heel right now. That's why the planes aren't just getting straight up murdered, but they're going to start getting ripped apart now. They make it out? Seems they do. Oh, no. Maybe they all died. Okay, so Minotaur, Stalin. We don't see the Puerto Rico, but this Stalin is isolated, so we could start working on this Stalin. Or 5-man push maybe over to Charlie. There's the Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has pretty significant AA. Not a joke. Oh, and there's the Holland. Cool. Well, we do have the heal on the torps, and we could just full speed burn the fuck away. We got some good information. Definitely can't rocket the Stalin. We could chuck long-range torps to the Puerto Rico. Lose 2 planes. It'd be okay. Try to keep them moving. Who knows? Well, I don't really want to get ripped apart by a Stalingrad. Zhao is sandwiched between a Hindenburg and a Kremlin, which is good. Zhao's probably the weakest one, and he has no planes? The fuck? Is that intentional? I think that might have been a mistake. Well, he's only got 2 rocket planes, so that's not scary. Probably drops a fighter. Would be my best guess. Over here, work on this Stalin. Minotaur going wide is kind of scary. We don't really have defenses over here.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support. Get back. I need intelligence data.
What are you worried about? There are 2 rocket planes. Might get lucky. Nope, just the one. Bombing cruisers doesn't tend to work out too well. We ate defensive fire flak that evaporated 6 planes. Unlikely he bombs the Goliath. Probably goes for the Kremlin. Don't really want to burn this. He is going to go on the Goliath. I'm more okay with him bombing the Goliath than I am him bombing the Kremlin. I don't have shots on any of this shit.
Fighter airborne.
Do I have anything I can strike? Stalin, I guess, right? Maybe we just cut wide here? Cut out and work this line because the Holland's over there?
Autopilot
We'll do that.
enabled.
We have to worry about Shikishima. Could happen. Cut wide like that. Puerto Rico Stalin though, we might be able to cut across. Yeah, not gonna be too big there. Shimakaze got wrecked. Happy fun times. God, they're on top of each other, man. There's not a way in on this. Holland's over here, that's a real problem. Need you guys to get effective fire. He left his AA off. It's a little confusing, I guess, why he's doing that, but okay. I guess I'm spotting this. Interesting. Corpse for the Kremlin. Probably the Kremlin. Still spotting this? We still getting damage for this? Yes, we are. Minotaur within 5, still again with his AA off for some reason. Because he wants to stay sneaky. Good news is the Shiki's getting hurt. Stalingrad's AA is probably back up. He did torp the Kremlin. Are they trading well? They are trading well.
Good show.
Hirshima's probably gonna secret mission get murdered. Which is, sad times. Stalin isolating means we could rocket the Stalin. Too far ahead. What the shit? Why the hell are you wasting time shooting me? It's just throwing planes away. Well, he did kill the Kremlin. Well, Kremlin resulted in death. It's 2 cruisers versus a Stalin Puerto Rico. Other. Probably have to relight the Shima.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Hindi and Zhao might farm down the Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a bullet sponge. Might go well. Let's try to get in front of the bombs with the... Ooh. But we can't let him just sit on top of the Shima, though. I have to do stuff. I can't just derp around like this. It's fine. He's still gonna go in, but the Goliath and Petra will be on top of each other. Let's see if we can find the Minotaur somehow. Cool. They did work down the Puerto Rico.
Good show.
That could potentially be good. Where the hell is the Minnow? There's the Minnow. Can't strike that. I don't understand this. Confused by this. Hey friends.
Teammate, I need your support. Teammate, I need your support.
All forces, capture that area.
Like, we don't have an in. Shima's not able to take A. Shima just got killed. So there's nothing happening there. Be on the other side of the fighter so we could try to work on the Stalin or something? But where the hell are you guys going? Where are you going? What's over here? Is that where the leprechaun keeps the gold?
The enemy is about to win.
Like, you were farming the Shiki, it was great. Will you stop spotting the Shiki? I mean, was it required that I sit there and spot the Shiki for the rest of time? Try to get 3 torps in this. I don't know if we will. 2 torps. 3 torps. Try to rocket this somehow. Minotaur Shiki is still going to be an issue.
Autopilot mode enabled.
And I don't know. Can't strike the Stalin because of the wall in the way, but I might be able to catch this guy. Please. Please.
Teammate, I need your support.
Please care about this. What is this doing? Whatever. Stalingrad gets a fighter. Stalingrad turns in, out, up, down. Turns in. Might be good. Too low? It's too low. Gotta stop with this low shit. Just scared to shoot too high because then it's overpens. But like, if you shoot too low, well then it doesn't work either. Okay, Stalin's on this side of the rock, so we can strike in on that.
Requesting support.
All right. Well, this Stalin is pretty low. We'll probably take him. We lose B to this stuff. Yeah, he goes down.
Attention.
Oh, it'd be really nice if somebody else kills him, because then we don't have to. We could strike the other Stalin. Anybody? Anybody get him? Anybody. 1,000. Come on, guys.
Concentrate fire on the designated
Everybody shoot the free kill. There we go. Fighter goes away. Stalin pushes up. Everybody shoot the free kill.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Cool.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
We know where he is. Where's he gonna go? Any cool, crazy Citadel action on that minnow? Maybe? No? Possibly? Maybe? Kind of a little? Minnow turns out. Somehow sees me without me seeing him, which is interesting. Should be able to get a shot here. It's a little high. Did work though. We'll have rocket planes landing from the Stalingrad that we didn't have to take the shot from. We have 5. That could work out pretty well. Minotaur's heel is down. Cruisers over at A. One of them goes down. 40 seconds. Oh, Jesus, dude. It's just fucking go. Just fucking go. Get Torps. He's low. Please. Please take the shot. Somebody. Thank you. Let's bomb the Shikishima and start charging this shit. Don't know where the Halland is. Haven't seen the Halland in forever. Try working on a Shikishima. Maybe get secondaries on him for the lulz. They have a heal. They could probably heal through some of this fighter damage. Oh, that's a good turn in there. That was a sexy turn. That was a horrible drop. God bless that reticle. You can just feel the amazing that bleeds off of that reticle. You have torpedoes, you have rockets, you have nothing that's gonna kill this in 30 seconds. Secondary soon. $18. Big booms. 12 seconds. Still not enough. GG. Minnow through? Their minnow? We didn't have a minnow. I mean, their minnow through. They won. Oh, that minnow through. Eh. Okay. Like, if those bombs had fallen anywhere but the very top of the reticle, it could have been useful, but nah. I assume he detonated VLNEC? Well, the only thing I can say needs more reflect is we don't know where the Halland was, because the Halland disappeared after the beginning of the game. So if the Halland had bailed or had no health or something, they might have thought after the Petro died, holy shit, we lose A, and I don't know. Realistically, no, they didn't have to push up. They were just winning harder, I guess. FDR bombs. Okay. 17k, so you hit 5? Hey, Nib. Alright.
Action stations.
Goliath hardened, Petro hardened. None of ours are hardened. Oh, okay, we're against the Midway. Shimikaze, Halland, Burgoyne. Aerial detect is brutal. 14 clicks is not good.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Although only really the Burgoyne maybe could take shots. Okay. What do we have? Shimikaze Smolensk? Do that. I mean, it won't hit him, but at this point, Well, actually, he lingers. It did just latch. It latches, right? I mean, it was just in the thing. It did. It does latch. That forces him back or he loses planes. Interesting. He's shot. He's going to try to drag it out, but he loses 6 now because he's not going to be able to get away in time. Hey, look, it's a Halland. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there's nobody over here? Interesting. Swear to God, Minnow, what the fuck is this? Bro, the Minnow is running on the outside. You're in the middle. What the hell are you talking about? You better have my back. Okay.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Wonder how much they lemming trained over here. My God, this dude. Well, then I'm not gonna push. Mm-mm-mm.
Fighter airborne.
There's the Halland again. Might be able to torp him. Maybe? Jesus, Stalin, where are you going? It's going for the long play. Up the heel. Do you see the Zao? I don't really know where he's going, but I think he eats 2 torps. He ate all 3. Gotta catch them all.
I need intelligence data.
Jesus.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Well, that is true. There was a small one. So he's gonna sit on that island. Suppose we go on this, force him in further. Try to find the line here. How bad is this? We do eat defensive fire flak. 2 torps, maybe, please. Drop before they die. One of those torps hits. Smallin rounds the corner. Mighty, no. Holland's not in a position to be able to torp. Smallin just walks in and kills him. Torp angles on the European DDs are not good, but the Holland's trying to get in, angle to get torps off, but gets killed by the Smallin, so that's good.
That was a great battle.
Guns over here. Petro doesn't have the range for this, so we can move over here, get closer. Oh my God, this dude. How hard do you have to whine? Just play the game, bruh. Just play the effing game. I don't even know. Oh, he's lit because he's shot. Just go dark. Be happy. Live life. It's fine. It's Goliath. Goliath actually has pretty significant amount of oomph. Zao would be the best rocket target. Don't really want to fuck with a Burgone. And this Petro is kind of doing what our Stalin is, going off into outer space. Shimikaze gets the cap. Does not smoke, so he's going to lose some health. Where's the Zao? There's the Zao. Too low? Ugh. That sucked. We got a bunch of hits, but only 2 citadels? Oof. That was,
Destination reached.
friends?
Retreat now.
Autopilot mode
Get
enabled.
back. Get back.
Is there a reason you're eagerly charging into 4 ships to kill you? Maybe they take the Zao. Be nice if they do. Not really sure what he wants to torp. He's probably going to torp the Salem, but Salem Smallland is... That's a lot to deal with. We do have a way in on the Zao, which I think we have to take because the Zao is almost dead, but I believe he gets out. So we'll go for the Zao here.
Autopilot mode disabled.
This will be a kill. He's dead. Bomb the Burgone.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Fighter was effective. He did die. He did actually go after the Salem.
Concentrate fire on the
We'll refight her and then come in and bomb the Burgone. Four bombs, 2 permafires? Why was he permafired? Somebody else lit him on fire and you followed up for the dunk?
Fighter airborne.
permavires and that you didn't put him out for some reason. Oh my god, this drop. It's the second horrendously awful Terrabad drop I've seen. Is this gonna be a trend? Are we back to this now? Better looking. I mean, but they're like all the way on the edges. Did they fuck with CVs in this patch? Just, some of this stuff feels wrong. But I know that's really subjective. I know it's really easy to like, you know, RNG doesn't go your way a few times. It feels wrong, but I don't know, man. Some of it just feels wrong. Takes 3, maybe 2. He's actually pulling forward now. We're detected. Secret Agent Shima? Secret Agent Shima.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Alright. Ooh, Secret Agent Shima's super close. Where is the Secret Agent Shima? Well, now we know. That's a Shima torp.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
There we go. How you doing, buddy? Well, I guess I have to turn back. Although the moment of indecision may have gotten us killed. We have some secondary meme cannons. Always fun. Probably retorped. There's no reason for him not to. Unless, I don't know, maybe I was backing up and he did a torp line, but I just can't imagine that that is what occurred. You have one plane. You just turned on his AA, this plane would be dead by now. Interesting.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Anti-aircraft fire support.
From... They need a different command prompt or something.
Problem solved, sir.
For like, hey, provide aerial yeah, getting shot by the Petro because Shima.
Autopilot mode enabled.
We can torp this though. Cut back in.
The ship is on fire.
He did.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Fighter airborne.
More torps, one would assume.
Pilot mode disabled.
Heat 1. This will be on the belt, but we will be low. Ooh, and we flood.
We're hull below the waterline. We're
That's
flooding
gonna hurt.
quickly.
He can't bomb us because the enhanced thing will latch before they could.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Still, we're extremely low if the Midway wants to go for us. But it's pretty done. Overled because of the time it takes for the torps to drop. Worked out, pop the heel. Resets, 13 seconds, we don't get to shoot again. Cool. Oh, yeah. 17 secondary hits into the Shima.
Mode disabled.
Secondary memes, woo. MVR felt wrong since they messed with the reticle for you. It's a port ornament now. Nice, man. GG. Stealth nerf to CVs. I mean, people always talk about how they feel like they got nerfed, so all I can say is that the Midway feels lethargic, and when they nerfed the Richthofen reticle, they nerfed it in such a way that like the bombs just locked to the outer line of that reticle. I mean, they were just all the fucking way out there. And then the next patch came in and it felt like they were more fluid. Like they came in a bit. They weren't, you know, dead center, they weren't whatever, but they felt like they pulled in a little, but it was still RNG. And the ability to bomb stuff still had like a semblance of, you would not expect a triple citadel, but you could expect 2 bombs to hit on average. Just one probably wasn't a citadel. And then in this patch so far, that's looked really wonky. So I don't know, but we're moving forward, which is good. I think we started at 5.1, 5 and 1 star, maybe something like that. So we've slowly moved ahead. But it's been a slog, man. It has definitely been a slog. We even went to a destroyer for a little while because there were just no carriers in the queue. You feel the indomitable bomb drop patterns are more chaotic even with the same reticle. Could it be to the new graphics? See, my only concern with the graphics was if you think of like programming code, all right? You take an object, that object, you know, HE bomb. That object probably has a bunch of statistics that are linked to it. It has this size AoE effect. It has this size or amount damage. It has this whatever. So you have all these statistics that are linked to it. So realistically, if one of those links just links to this picture or links to that picture, it shouldn't fuck up any of the statistics. It shouldn't change anything. But I mean, I don't know how they link. I don't know how they link objects to whatever they do. And my initial concern was maybe the HE bombs, instead of having like an explosion radius this big or like a size this big, the size got smaller, which means it's more likely that it can miss and result in less hits. So I didn't know if that was a graphic, like linked to the graphic size of the ammunition or something. But again, I asked Wargaming and they said no, that shouldn't be the case. There shouldn't be anything tied to that, so okay, I mean, I'll take them at their word. Bugs happen. Bugs are by definition an unintended consequence of doing something, so it might have happened, but it was not intentional. But I mean, I played more of the Midway. I'm not saying the bombs feel fine, but they're doing what they do. The only thing that feels off about the Midway to me is how sluggish she moves. It feels like she's more sluggish now than she was ever sluggish before. And it's just... it's just... wearying. I think he drops to get out of the fighter. Which is fine, he'll get out. Des Moines Minotaur, holy shit. Oh, this is just not even working. He was extremely awake, so we don't get anything off of that, but that's fine. Holy fuck, we do. Gonna be honest, surprised that struck, but 7K isn't that scary, so it's fine. The planes are sluggish. I mean, I'm not sitting there playing around with the hull and seeing how cool the hull moves all day. It's just like the bombers feel like they're turning like Lexington bombers do, not like Midway bombers used to. It could again be a feel thing, and also it feels like the aiming is significantly more sluggish, but again, could just be a feel thing. I don't know. We don't know where the Destroyer are. Maybe we can get some kind of resets over at Bravo. Have a... Yeah. We're not going to get resets here because he's just going to juke the torps. But wouldn't it be really cool if we could get resets here? But we're not going to get resets here. Holy fuck, they're all dead? Oh my god. Really? Okay, yeah, so they've got some AA spec going on over there, so that's just not going to be a target I can deal with. We had the fastest launched match after 20 seconds. That sucks. Alright, it's 2v2. That'll hold, I guess. Drop another fighter, just a generic thing over this. Maybe we go for the Stalingrad. Yamato's a little exposed, but it's against the Richthofen, so I mean, not gonna be that big of a deal. Try and see if we can do something against this Stalingrad. Oh, he's defensive fire. We can't fuck this up. We fucked it up. Sexy. See, like all the way on the edge. It just feels like it reverted. I don't know how better to put it. Stalingrad's defensive AA will be down. I'm not striking this again. They're either spec'd or they've got something going, because like I used a heal on torpedo planes that did not eat flak and they all died. So I must have missed something. Maybe I don't know, maybe I went out with 3 planes and I just didn't even pay attention. Sometimes that happens where you just don't have the resources and you're not thinking about it.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Let's break in from cover. We have a shot on that though.
Defend that area.
Once we're here, you can't turn out.
Requesting assistance.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Come on guys, you got angles on this shit.
Concentrate fire on the enemy
Come on
warship.
guys, you got angles on this shit.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Like, he can't use this island because he's scared of rocket planes. Please shoot the Stalingrad. It's close enough to the wall that we don't have a good rocket strike, and we can't come in from this angle because of the Moskva. Is he reversing now? We could try to fuck with him. I don't know if we can, because we're so fucking close. Leap. Nope. Can't. Cool. Metro's pushing. Minotaur Des Moines.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Can't help over here. I have to help over here now. Could try to rocket. No, I can't rocket the Petro. Throwing away all my fucking planes already. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Is that what happened over here? When I got dumpstered by the CV? Minnow gets nailed for 20k. We lose this flank. Nothing happening over here. Oh, never mind. I didn't even see that.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Fighter airborne.
Well, son of a bitch.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Well, we get to go in on the Petro. Notzer and the little Des Moines things can be back there. I already tried this before and it went real fucking bad.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Like, what do you do against that? We're within the range of the Petro's flak, but we're still far enough out that the Des Moines gets to do Des Moines shit. What do you do against that?
Autopilot mode
Other than get
enabled.
dunked. The answer is get dunked. It's just flak is different, man. It's different now. I can't do anything here.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Teammate, I need your support.
Whatever, we're dead. They aren't able to push, they aren't able to make anything happen. My hull goes down, at least they're not shooting the minnow. Isn't that cute? And we don't have shots on this. There's a fighter blocking. Is this even turning?
Aircraft fire support.
Oh, go fuck off, Smolland.
Problem solved, sir.
Plane's got you down, buddy. Is it hard over there? Is it hard for you? You need some help? I know, it's hard, bud. I feel bad for you, sir. It's tough being a DD in a cap while you're not being pressured. It's tough. It's hard. It's tough. It's hard. Derp.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Not gonna get anything out of this. Maybe we get one. Nope. Do I go like into a training room and just kind of like bomb stuff for a while? Just to see if this is terrible? Guess we go what, to the Hikaru then? The AP rockets are still amazing. Jesus. Yeah, AA doesn't work, by the way. AA does nothing. Saw through all your fucking planes. It would seem so, Falconer. A smidge of patronizing sarcasm, maybe? I tend to have a very acidic form of humor when I get annoyed. There's two versions of angry. There's acidic angry, where I'm just kind of like really verbally caustic. And then there's just straight up fucking rage. Like, want to start ripping skin off of bone. Rage. And rage for me doesn't look like rage from the Hulk Hogan. It's not like very demonstrable. It's just something where you feel it. So right now I'm in the caustic, acidic kind of phase, not just like the burning fucking hatred phase. Someone didn't think you got the right build for this game? Oh, what? The fighters? I mean, was fighters somehow going to be the difference there? Maybe if I spotted somebody, that would have been the difference?